Caitlin Clark. Kind of the hot topic. Hot take. Let's do a hot take. Caitlin Clark didn't.
Dan, are we sure we should be doing this?
Hot take. Caitlin Clark didn't make the Olympic team.
All takes on Caitlin Clark are molten
They
hot
are.
now.
People get mad at
you.
People get mad at you no matter what you're going to do.
Polarizing issue.
Caitlin Clark, if you think Caitlin Clark should or should not be on the Olympic team, you will be defined and you will be denigrated one way or the other. Unbelievable. The positive is that anyone cares who's on the Olympic team. I don't recall this debate over the 12th member of the last 7. The U.S. women's basketball is utterly dominant. They've won 9 of the last 10 gold medals. They've won 7 consecutive without dropping a single game. Pat, both of us have covered a lot of Summer Olympics. I recall writing 3 or 4 women's basketball columns in all of those years. Maybe like once an Olympics, I check in with them on something. Remember when Dawn Staley was the flag bearer, or, Sue Bird. I think she was a flag bearer, maybe. I don't know. There's usually something. There's some interest, but not. They unless you love lopsided basketball, it's not much. So anyway, Caitlin Clark's doing it. So step in it, Pat. Step in it. Should they have put Caitlin Clark on the Olympic team? Go ahead. Get yourself in trouble somehow.
No.
Good try, Wetzel.
You're dead.
No.
She shouldn't be on the team, or no, you won't do it.
No, she shouldn't be on the team. I will say this. Look,
hater.
You want to talk about a basically irrelevant argument? They're winning the gold with her, or they're winning it without her, and they're winning it easy with her or without her. So from that standpoint, whatever. But I think I get, yes, marketing, and she's already doing bang up work on marketing for the league. It's already, that has been a great energy boost for women's basketball and a profile boost. But the way the WNBA season works, where they take a break in the middle of the season, they do a lot of their camps and pre-work with people that are candidates to make the team in the off season, like this year, last year, the year before. And you're basically going to take people who have been going to these camps to try to make the Olympic team since 2022 and say, never mind, we got this rookie we want to put on here. So that, I think, would be disrespectful to them. Secondly, again, it's not going to make you win having her. You're already going to win. Her time's going to come. She'll be there in 2028. She may be a star on that team. We'll see. But I think the team is plenty good without her. And I think there are a lot of people who have paid a lot of dues to be on that roster before her, and they should get the spots, and they'll win the gold medal. It's all good.
Which side do you want to hate you, Ross? Go ahead.
Yeah, this is going to really shock you. I don't have a strong opinion on this issue. Yeah. But I will say
are you a communist? You must have. They just passed a law. You must have an opinion on Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. That's right.
At all times.
Mm-hmm. I'll say this. Pat kind of mentioned it there, but there a lot of players take, and this is like a 2 to 3 year process, right, to put yourself in position to make the team, and all those other women have gone through that process, and to put a rookie on the team, which I'm sure has happened in the past, but it's pretty unusual, I would think. In the men's side, maybe it's happened more, but it's probably unusual, right? Do we know? Can we think
rookies?
Of the last time? Y'all would know better than me.
Stewart was a rookie, and Diana Taurasi was a rookie. They both made it. But Taurasi is a rookie. I think it was like 2004. It was a long time ago. And she's still there.
Yeah.
All right. So look, I'm fascinated how angry people get over this. One way or the other. Oh my
God. I am too.
I wrote a column about it.
Caitlin Clark, to her credit, has made people lose their minds.
It is incredible.
On everything.
I don't even understand. I know there are subtext to all of this. Okay. And it digs deep into America in all facets, all different ways. I don't recognize all of them though. Like, I wrote a column on this over the weekend, and I don't know. Like, I try to not read comments and all that because it's just like, what the heck? My basic premise here is that what I don't want is marketing to be one of the factors in determining worthiness. Whether or not she will grow the game or sell t-shirts or jerseys or more people will tune in or whatever, that shouldn't be a factor. Ideally, that shouldn't be a factor. So if you want to argue she's better than Diana Taurasi at this point or something else, have that argument. I'm not going to debate it. They have a 5-person committee. These people know women's basketball very, very well. And they make the committee that USA Basketball makes the choice. So whatever. I don't know that she's one of the 12. The thing about basketball, it's not like we're building, and Pat, you know, this is like swimming or like a track meet where it's we can determine who's the fastest, right? This person is faster than this person. It's basketball. It's subjective. And it's not about getting the 12 best of anything, because you might need a role player. You might need your 11th and 12th players to be team players who are fired up to practice hard every day and know they're never getting in the game. You might need experience. You might need leadership. You also might need to say, hey, let's send our rookie, who's probably going to be our captain one day, and let her get some experience at the Olympics when, you know, at this age. And then the next time she's more prepared, because the Olympics can be an overwhelming event. You could come up with anything you want to put Caitlin Clark on the team, and I wouldn't really object to it. It's not like I was going to be like, this is awful, Caitlin Clark's on the team. No, fine. Just be like, hey, this is what we want to do. But generally speaking, I think that the team should be selected based on merit, not marketing. And so the argument that doesn't ring true to me, if you want to argue Caitlin Clark's merit puts her on the team, have at it. I'm not going to argue with that. But if you're arguing that her marketing should overwhelm someone else's merit in the eyes of this committee, I don't like that. I'm not in favor of that as a concept. Now, if that makes me un-American somehow, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, the other thing it does is it again, it's a little bit insulting to the sport. Like, oh, we have to prop it up with this marketing instead of just sending our best athletes and be treated like a legitimate, straight up sport, regardless of gender or anything else.
Also, somebody's got to come off the team, right? So you got to make that decision. If somebody doesn't go who, you know, is on the team right now, and that's always
sorry, not popular enough. Right. You're like, what? Like, I would think most people would be against that. I haven't grasped this concept that somehow you're in. I don't know. I don't believe that they're out to get Caitlin Clark. I have no evidence of this. She is something else. It's funny. I think most people support Caitlin Clark, but they all have different ideas on how you must support Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, right. You know, I mean, it's fascinating. What a Rorschach test for America here to have this super sensationally, you know, like right now, red hot athlete that's a female that is just causing these outsized reactions with everything. It's just, it's really, really been interesting to watch and to listen to everybody. Like everybody should just kind of almost stop talking about her, because nobody can seem to quite figure it out how to get it right. Maybe us included. Maybe we're blowing it right now. Who knows?
We're drafting off her right here. You kidding me?
Yeah. Well, it's been great for the WNBA. I mean, when's the last time y'all talked about WNBA? Right? Like, you know, it just, this is, it's been great attention on
but
them.
People will say
they're
it's
getting
not.
columns.
They'll say, no.
Yeah.
You didn't talk about the WNBA 3 years ago, right? Or you need to talk more about this person. They're the steals leader. Like,
what's the old saying? Any attention is good attention, right?
Say.
Any coverage is, any press is good press. Right. They should lean into that.
You need personalities that elevate interest in the sport. I cover all sports. When Tiger Woods was rolling, I covered every major. Now I don't. When Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao and all those guys, there's a huge group in the kind of that welterweight thing were rolling. I covered tons of boxing matches. I don't right now. When Conor McGregor is at his peak, you cover a bunch of UFC, NASCAR. Sports come and go based on, and those sports can't create fandom based on city pride. You don't really need personalities. Personalities will occur in the NBA and the NFL, but you don't necessarily need them because someone grew up a Packer fan and they're always going to be a Packer fan. But there aren't a whole lot of people that are just diehard WNBA city. I'm a Washington Mystic fan. Like, that's it. 360. I'm on the Mystic message board. They exist, but they're not in big numbers. So you need somebody to say, hey, and Caitlin Clark is that person. I don't think fans should gatekeep like, well, you're not a real fan because you weren't here 5 years ago. Or I mean, it's just like, hey,
no, that's counterproductive. And
if you want to enjoy a sport for whatever reason you want to enjoy the sport, enjoy it. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Welcome them in. Say, hey, thanks for watching.
Now, as a columnist who must go to the Olympics this summer to work, I am not happy with this decision.
Yeah, you would have covered multiple women's.
I'm going to get in trouble now. Why didn't you cover them anyway?
Yeah.
Look at Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Page views here.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, it would have been helpful to have. I want as many stars as possible. I cover gymnastics every 4 years. I love covering the gymnastics. I'm really happy Simone Biles is back because she's a superstar.
Yeah.
So I will do.
Yeah, we kind of miss Michael Phelps on the swimming beat. I can.
It's not that you're not excited for the swimming, but hey, having Michael Phelps is a good thing. Yep. So this is how the world works. On matters of taste, the customer is never wrong, is the statement. Most people get rid of the matters of taste part and think the customer is never wrong, like when they punch the waitress or something. Indeed, they are wrong. But anyway.
They should put Livy Dunn on the
there you go.
Gymnastics team. Just to
that would be the ultimate.
Should we
hashtag page views, huh?
Marketing.
Hey, more people will watch. Like, no, I mean, nothing, I think she was pretty elite for a while when she was younger. But yeah, that kind of is that. I can't get into the concept, and I don't know why people are in favor of the concept where marketing is part of the equation. On merit. Like you want to live your life. And I get it. It's like, it's the Kardashian country, right? But really, this is what we want? I don't know. Caitlin Clark will be fine. I think probably 3 weeks of rest and chance to unpack.
I mean,
it's a tough go to start your season, a month after your last season.
Yeah.
The pressure and
especially dragging around the spotlight that she has for that long too. Yeah, if I were her, I would give me 3 weeks of downtime.
Yeah, although she probably wishes she was there. But anyway, all right, that's our pod. Again, Tuesday there will be a football pod with more traditional stuff. But whatever, we did this one. Sure, is highly entertaining. So. Continue to subscribe, share us on social media. Don't hate us because you think Caitlin Clark should be on the damn team. It's like we're saying she's bad or something. We love Caitlin Clark just like everybody else.